to report that we have
it's
it now.
Here, yes. We keep getting all these upgrades with technology.
It just keeps on getting better. It's amazing how far radar has come, really, because if you go back into the 80s, I'm going to go to the mid-80s, most places did not even have Doppler radar yet.
Wow.
So I mean, you couldn't even really necessarily tell whether it was a rotation unless a storm had that classic hook shape to it. You might not know. It was very difficult.
And now we're talking about dual polarization.
Yeah, so you can and what that does is, I mean, so you
Whatever
can see.
that is. Yeah.
Well, what it means is that you're basically sending out two wavelengths along the beam, along the horizontal, but also along the vertical too. And what that does is it allows the radar to determine what is it looking at. Are you looking at a whole bunch of different things, or is everything pretty similar? And that's one of the ways that it can tell. Are you looking at debris associated with the tornado? Are you looking at possible hail within a thunderstorm? Yeah. And that's how the radar is able to determine what you're looking at.
But tonight, what are you looking at?
Nothing on radar.
There you go.
I give you some examples of what the radar can do, but there's nothing on it tonight.
Yeah.
It's dry. But we are talking about some big changes in our weather coming up, especially when it comes to the temperature. That's really going to be the big story as we go through the next few days. Now, as we take a look at what we can expect as we go through the next few days, warmer tomorrow, but as we go into Friday, some showers, possibly some isolated thunder as a strong cold front approaches, and that's going to bring much colder weather on Saturday. And notice I'm not using the term cooler. I'm actually using the term colder. We're talking 40s and 50s going into this weekend. That's how big of a change we're looking at. Now here's that big cool down. Tomorrow up into the 80s. Thursday and Friday, temperatures actually above normal. Although Friday, here's the caveat here, northern Arkansas, you're likely not to be anywhere near the low 80s. You'll likely be in the 60s for high temperatures and closer to possibly even 90 for southern Arkansas. But that cooler air spreads all across the state over the weekend. And look at that temperature for Saturday. 50s, way below average for this time of year. This is more like mid to late November type cool. So take a look at the satellite and radar tonight. Mostly clear skies. There was a weak disturbance that moved across us today, and that brought some clouds, even a couple of very spotty showers, but all that is gone. The system lifting out now in advance of our next system, which is dropping down from Canada. We have an upper area of disturbed weather starting to move across the plain states, even some snow across parts of Montana and North Dakota today. The cold front showing a few showers and thunderstorms developing along it, the leading edge of this colder air. And look at the temperatures behind this front. We're talking 30s. This is a direct blast of colder Canadian air. Out ahead of it, we get a brief warm-up as winds shift out of the southwest, but that warm-up won't last long. Temperatures in the low 60s right now. Cool and comfortable out there. You can open up the windows, let in some fresh air. 63 degrees, not much wind right now in Little Rock. So let's time out that front. Tomorrow, we're way ahead of the front. Lots of sunshine, southwest winds, warm temperatures. Here's the cold front by Friday, already getting into northern Arkansas. That's why it's going to cool off across northern sections of the state first. A few showers associated with the front, especially late afternoon and evening. Yeah, that could mean a few showers around for some of those Friday night football games. You'll need an umbrella. And if you're going to be out later Friday night, that colder air is really going to start to come on in by Saturday morning. We're talking about temperatures well down into the 50s and even some lingering rain behind that front as we go into Saturday and Saturday evening, especially across parts of northern Arkansas. That's really going to keep those temperatures down. Now, as we take a look at those temperatures, this is starting Friday evening as that front starts moving across central Arkansas. Notice 50s north, temperatures still well up into the 70s south. By Saturday morning, temperatures well down into the 50s and going through the day on Saturday. Look at those temperatures not getting out of the low to mid 50s and falling back into the 40s going into the evening hours. Very, very chilly for this time of year. We're talking sweater and jacket weather. Seems a little bit soon for that, but it's coming very quickly. So tomorrow morning, starting off with mostly clear skies, upper 50s going into the afternoon hours. We're talking about temperatures mid 80s. It's going to be a little bit warm out there, but the humidity not too bad, so still fairly comfortable. And the evening hours, temperatures around 80 degrees or so, but cooling off pretty quickly as the sun goes down around 7 o'clock. Here's that extended forecast as we go into Friday. Clouds on the increase, a few showers around, possibly even some isolated thunder. Not expecting any severe weather in association with this front. However, those temperatures really plummet Friday evening going into Saturday. Look at Saturday, that high, 54. And not only 54, but it's going to be a little bit breezy out there. It's going to be cloudy, a few showers around. I mean, it is going to be legitimately cold out there. I mean, but you know what? You know, if you have a fireplace or something like that, it might be a nice day to actually maybe put on the sweater, light the fireplace, pretend it's almost Thanksgiving.
Just plain perfect.
Yeah.
Have a turkey too while you're at it.
Yeah, as a matter of
Turkey with all the trimmings, right?
yeah, a turkey dinner for Saturday
There we
night.
go.
There you go. That feels good. Yeah,
How
tomorrow
about-
may be colder than Thanksgiving itself.
How about
I mean, not
hot
tomorrow.
chocolate?
I mean Saturday.
Hot chocolate would be
Good
nice. Fireplace,
idea.
yeah, and hot chocolate.
And speaking of hot chocolate, on the 7-day, you know, temperatures down in the 30s. Some spots even some
We're gonna need
isolated
it.
frost
Yeah. All
by
right,
Monday
sir.
morning. Yeah.
Thanks, Jeff.